mother, I just had a daughter, that a mother would sit down and watch various tapes of her daughter having sex with a boyfriend out of wedlock and then say, let's sell this tape. This is the best one. You look the best in this tape. This will make you the most famous. Not only is that disgusting, but then that her plan worked. Kim Kardashian is a billionaire today. And she's, by the way, still selling sex. I now hold the opinion that Kim Kardashian is a prostitute. And I'm not going to edit this opinion. Kim Kardashian is a prostitute. Her mother is a pimp. Worse than a prostitute, Kim Kardashian is a corpse. She's a body without a soul. She is so emblematic of the society that we live in today. That if you are willing to degrade yourself, if you are willing to denigrate yourself, then our society, our American society will give you more, right? How much are you willing to show us of your body? How much are you willing to give us of your daughter's body? That is the price of fame, and she did it. So no, it is not an exaggeration to say that Hollywood is satanic, because what could possibly be more satanic than that? What could possibly represent a more incestuous, if you will, relationship than a mother viewing her daughter's body having sex and selling
it? What's up, love bugs? Did y'all just hear what Candace Owens said in the video that I played before I came on? Yo. Sis went in for the jugular. She left no crumbs. She was like, yo, no prisoner left behind. And I usually don't get into politics and left wing and right wing. I'm not really into that because I feel like it's two wings on the same bird, if you know what I mean. Everybody's just trying to be controversial with their talking points, and it's just all the same at the end of the day. It's all one government, if you know what I mean. But as far as what she said about Kim Kardashian being a corpse without a soul, about Kris Jenner being a pimp, like, I was like, yo, like, when you really think about it in layman's terms, that's exactly what that was. If these things are the way that Ray J laid it out, which, I'm sorry, this hair is like in my face, which I honestly agree with, from the very gate, I did not believe that she was a victim in all of this. It was never giving victim. It was very much giving clout chase. It was very much giving, I was best friends with Paris Hilton and I saw how she got to fame and I want to be famous so bad that I'm just willing to do whatever it is that it takes. And she said in interviews before, Kim Kardashian has said verbatim, I just wanted to be famous. I was willing to do whatever it took to be famous. I wanted to be photographed. I wanted to be, you know, on a who's list. I wanted to be in the magazines. So basically she laid it out there, like, if you got to be sold out, whatever the price of fame was, sis was willing to pay it. And the fact that Ray J came out and said that her mom looked over the tape, if this is indeed true, Candace Owens is well within her rights to say that it is disgusting and borderline incestuous. I would never want my mother to see me look like in a sexual act, especially on purpose. It's one thing if you come across something, or, you know, if you really were exploited and exposed the way that she made it seem, or revenge porn or something like that. That's a different thing. But for your mom to look over the tapes, that means she had to watch them front to back, top to bottom, start to finish, and multiple times to be able to say, this is a better look and that's not. Because we all know, like, if you're into, like, even just taking a picture of yourself, you look at that John over and over and over again to be like, oh, I don't like this, you know, this detail is a little, like, I wish this looked a little better. Like, when you're in the editing room, you're always paying attention to detail. So the fact that this mom possibly was looking at her daughter engaging in a sexual act multiple times to pick out what is the better look, that is insane. That is insanity. So I wholeheartedly second and agree with what Candace Owens said. If all of this is true, we got to say allegedly, I don't know, I wasn't there. However, I believe Ray J. I'm just going to keep it real. Like, this is America. Are we all still entitled to have opinions around here? Because it seems like people getting sued. Like, you can't even just say what you think anymore. That's neither here nor there. I agree. I believe in Ray J. That's what I'm gonna say. I believe in Ray J. I feel like he is fed up, like I said in a previous video about this topic, and I feel like he's coming forward because ultimately his name has been dragged through the mud for like a decade plus. How is that fair to him? They've been using him for a storyline and making him look crazy, and now he has a legacy of his own. He has a daughter and a son, so they gonna look at him crazy. And Candace Owens also mentioned, like, she's like, I have a daughter. Like, I would never, like, condone my daughter doing the, like, what? It really does give pimp pole vibes. And everybody always jokes and calls Kris Jenner a pimp. But if this is real, once again, I'm not going to say that I don't believe that it's not. She is legitimately on some pimp pole shit. Like, let's just call. And it's very sad, and I kind of feel a little bad for Kim in a way if this is true, because of course she's a consenting adult, but if you don't have a sounding board, if you don't have someone that's gonna tap you into your morale because you just want to be famous so bad, then who do you have, you know? And ultimately, like, if this is something that Kim wanted to do, maybe Kris was looking at it like, I'm just gonna support my daughter, like, this is what she wants to do, so, you know, let me just stand by her or whatever. And I get it from that perspective, I guess, to a degree. However, if you are willing to go to those heights and those levels just for fame, what won't you do? So Candace Owens ripped them a new one. I agree with her. On to the next topics.
I'm gonna move for something I'm feeling adventurous. What's going on?
Of course you're gonna say all of that, and I got on leopard print. Like, I want to be wild, like a cheetah. Yo, Norris, I love coming on after him because he be taking me out. Like,
I know.
He gonna say, should I say hotel? Oh my God. Hey, Norris. Oh my God. So I'm gonna try to be quick too, because you know we be cutting up.
I know.
Blue, black-eyed peed face, and Krishan pretty. She's so pretty, but that missing tooth. Like, I just want her to keep it in. Like, she keep putting it in, taking it out. Sis, stand by something and keep your tooth in. Like, come on. You really got this man making you take your tooth in and out. Like, it's just really giving like minstrel show. It's giving like, I don't have no goddamn, what you said, stand up. Like, she don't got no stand on. Like, he's really parading her around like a show dog, like a lap dog. Like, that's what it's giving. And he don't get no clout without her, because when is the last, he rapped way off beat. I don't remember the last song he done put out. Like,
they say his restaurant in LA is good though. They say he fries a good fish.
Yeah, but I don't see anything about no fish fry. I just see one hitter quitter Krishan Rock being paraded on the social media platforms. That's the only time I see him get posted. And he gonna knock her father out. Aren't they drug abusers? That man is probably Lord forgive me. I'm just saying what I'm seeing on the blogs, but you know he don't stand no fair chance up against Blueface. Like, if he's a substance abuser, he probably could barely stand up straight on his own. You want to knock that man out like that? I feel like he was trying to even the score because she knocked his mama the fuck out. That's what I think. Like, they going tit for tat. Like, you gonna knock my mama out, I'm gonna knock your father the fuck out. Like, we about to even the score. Cause what is happening?
It's a mess. Like, I ain't seen drama like this since like Jerry Springer. I'm like, is this real? But it's real. But I'm like, damn.
It's like, you can't make this up. Like, they don't even need to be scripted. They just really giving reality TV gold. And if she be outside with boy shorts, and I don't really like her. Like, do she own clothes? I mean, I know I be scantily clad sometimes, but at least it be in the name of fashion. Sis just be outside with a boy short and a sports bra. It's like,
because she always scrapping. That's why.
So she just dressed like she ready to rumble. Let's get ready like she in the wrestling ring. Because that's how she just be walking around with like boy shorts and a sports bra. Like, the only thing missing is some knee pads. I don't know what Krishan. And she's so pretty. Like, she's so pretty. I feel like she's going to wake up. Like we discussed before, she'd be drunk the fuck out. She don't even know what's going on. She's not in her right state of mind. And she is going to be appalled. Like, this is how I was carrying on. I just hope that she leaves the situation unscathed and without no cheering, because she don't need no ties to this toxic mess. It's very toxic.
Well, she didn't already sent a couple children to the children's shop.
Oh, she definitely did.
Because remember, he made her. He did. Well, you can't make anybody do anything, but he wanted her to abort her children. But then he still had kids. He was still having a baby with his baby mama.
And how could you live through that? Like, I would have been crushed. I know that has to hurt so bad. Like, and he just had a new baby and gave her a push present. I see why she be wanting to knock him the fuck out. Like, I get it, and I'm not condoning violence. I don't think it's okay, but it's like, girl, just pack up and keep it moving. Speaking of keeping it moving, NLE Choppa and his girlfriend, like you said, she's a preference. The preferences be preferencing. Girl, you got the clout. You in the circle. Go and date another rapper. What are we doing here? These women be swearing that they're okay with poly relationships when they are not. It's given Golden Beauty and Young Pharaoh. She never wanted that. They don't like that. Women don't like that naturally. Women are naturally territorial, especially if you're not like a seasoned woman with like a bunch of baggage, because now you've got more options. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you better preach. You better preach.
Like, that's why I got a all-star team of 5. You say no, I say next. I'm gonna cry on the way to the airport. I'm gonna cry on my way to another date. You got me fucked up if you think I'm gonna be crying on the internet. I wish I would. Especially being attractive. She is too cute for that. Girl, where is your pride? My ego, I can't. My ego, my pride.
And let me tell you, a nigga like me, it wasn't meant for me to be no woman, because I sure be like, I'm glad I ain't got no baby bomb. I'm finna move on next.
All the way on. You say no, I say whoop, next.
And if you just want them for the D, just roll back, to get the D every now and then.
That part. It's all about ladies, practice the art of detachment. Nobody belongs to you. You don't belong to anybody. Some people are here for a reason and a season. Get what you could get you a little orgasm, get a little leg tremble, and keep it going. Okay? And you got to have more than one guy, because we are emotional. It's hard, it's hard not to get attached. So you spread yourself out amongst a bunch of niggas. Like, this is how you keep it.
And you don't get 4 or 5 of the same type. You get one that can work on cars, one that's good around the house, one that got a corporate job. One you might want one that's a scammer. One that can, I'm just saying, you
one to turn up with.
I'm okay with people having options. You got options, I got options. Maybe we all meet in the middle and have one big. No, I'm kidding. Well, I'm not.
No, but seriously, the only thing that I don't like, I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna just say a little bit about Sheree. The one thing that I don't like is that a lot of these men that be saying they want poly, they don't want the women to have their options open. It's like, I'm gonna take your options away, but you can't take mine away. Like, that's not fair. It's 2022, ladies. Like, we have options. A man is the easiest thing to get. Hello, you ain't even got to look that good. Like, as long as your coochie work, like, you could get you a man, a 2, a 3, or 4. Like,
and here's the thing. Here's what niggas don't understand. When you poly, if the women are not gonna have any other men, you're 100% responsible for her financial well-being. So you're supposed to be able to provide. She's not supposed to have to work. That's the point. Like, I be seeing these people in poly, and like, she got 2 jobs and on a bus stop, and I'm like, you let a nigga cheat on you that got you on the bus stop, sis? Like, I can't. I just, but I'm gonna leave it at that.
Lord. Well, no, I don't scrap Sheree, because that's just old and tired and dried and washed. I don't even care about that. I need to say this about Erica Mena, and then I'm gonna get the fuck on. Erica Mena and Safaree always gave clout is one hell of a drug. Like, I swear. It just gives me clout vibes. Like, I don't really think that they really liked each other. I think that they had, like, I think you mentioned good sexual chemistry, but all in all, they just really like to be in the blogs. They're not narcissistic. Like, they need people to constantly, they have to feed the giant, which is clout and fame. So that's where I think that stems from. And Erica Mena played herself, because sis, I don't get this, ladies. Don't do this. Manage your poom better. If you have one kid by a guy and he does not show up and treat you the way you deserve to be treated, do not go and give him 2 and 3 and 4 more kids. Please make it make sense.
Listen, the niggas then caught on to women taking back their wombs. If you listen to a lot of like commentary on YouTube, now they saying, and these women ain't even having our kids no more. And I'm just like, oh, but so you gonna talk about them if they baby mamas? You gonna talk about them if they not have? These niggas just gonna talk. You better stay child free as long as you can.
That's why I ain't got none. I done came too goddamn far for any nigga to say he done baby mama me the fuck out. Like, and that's all I had to say. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. What Nora said? And you're my little seed. I'm joking. I'm just joking.
It's all good.
All right, bye y'all.
Take care.